right, with that banner now out of the way, that means I found it, it's installed, it's here, and you're now watching this video. That took way too much time to find that. And it was right on my main drive. I was looking through every single one of my installed drives. I have 5 on that computer, and I could not find them. And now I know why. It's because it was on the main computer. And I'm stupid for not thinking about that. Anyway, so today is a big day. The anniversary, 2.5 anniversary patch is here, and we're going to go over it. So let's jump right into this. Dear Master, we would like to inform you of the in-game update scheduled for 11/4 Tuesday. You can check out the updated content in the game after the maintenance is completed. Please refer to the details below for more information. Okay, so that means it's time to talk about number 1. The new Demiurge hero, Gnosis Viella. Wow, I'm so shocked. We have another Gnosis unit coming to the game. All right, now before we go any further, because I know the first thing out of everybody's mouth is gonna be, is this thing limited? No, it's not limited. No, you don't have to pull for it. It's gonna be there forever. It'll always be there. Don't need to rush to do it. And you've got other things to worry about this banner, or this patch than this. So, Gnosis Viella, who attacks enemies while inflicting various debuffs, joins the battle. Gnosis Viella is going to be a Dark Striker Bruiser, so she's going to scale off HP. That's going to be interesting to see. All right, because we don't care about the before enhancing, let's go look at Piercing Pleasure. Attacks the enemy and has a 100% chance to inflict corrosive poison for 2 turns. If the target is a boss, additionally inflicts corrosive poison for 2 turns before attacking. The skill's damage dealt increases proportional to the caster's max health instead of attack. So tons of HP is going to make that do more damage. That's going to be hopefully that comes out right. Because normally everything's always scaled off of attack. So hopefully the math is right on it. I'm sure it is, or they wouldn't have been releasing it now. So yeah, let's see how this rolls. Her burst skill is going to be 2 turns, reduce defense on the target for 2 turns, ignores resilience, that's cool. Poison and corrosive, poison explosion, 100% damage of poison and corrosion. Poison explosion, that's a whole lot of poison. Changes the enhanced to enhanced, targets all enemies, removes 1 buff from the target before the attack. All right, Surging Domain. We're going to go to the after because we don't care about the before. Passive effect, the poison inflicted on by the caster is changed to corrosive poison. And damage dealt to enemies afflicted with corrosive poison increases by 100%. The active effect attacks the enemy and has a 100% chance to inflict stun for 1 turn. Then increases the caster's priority by 30%. If the target is a boss, additionally inflicts corrosive poison for 2 turns before attacking. This skill's damage dealt increase proportional to the caster's max health instead of attack. All right, next up, the Cocoon of Rebirth, her skill 3. Removes 1 buff from all enemies, has a 100% chance with a 100% chance, attacks all enemies, gains an extra turn after attacking, grants Bane's Dominion to all allies and enemy mages for 2 turns. Ignores resilience and immunity. If the target is a boss, inflicts corrosive poison for 3 turns before attacking. Ignores resilience. The skill damage dealt and course max health. Okay, we got it. All right, so chain passive, don't care about. It's the usual stuff here. And then the exclusive equipment is Innate Malice. It's going to be accuracy to light units, and then the unique effect is when hit, inflicts corrosive poison on all enemies for 2 turns. Once every 2 turns, ignores the resilience. And then when attacking, ignores 30% of the target's defense when it's level 10. And that is quite the expensive thing. Okay, so let's see here. Corrosive poison reduces all priority increases by 20%, and damage dealt proportional to the caster's max HP at the start of the turn. Removes when the caster dies. Bane's Dominion, or Bane's Domain. All allies, negative 30% final damage received. Gnosis Viella, plus 30 defense, negative 30 final damage. Enemies, negative 50 attack, positive 20 priority when Gnosis Viella gains a turn. Irremovable. Removed when Gnosis Viella dies. Only the highest final damage reduction value is applied. Okay. Alright. Cool. The Demiurge recruitment system. Players can recruit the Demiurge hero using the Call of the Demiurge. You can recruit one time by using the Call of Demiurge 10x. Call of the Demiurge 10x can be purchased for 225 Aether. You can earn separate mileage called False Gods Proof and Demiurge. Recruitment, you can spend 200 of this mileage to guarantee a Demiurge unit. You can perform one free a day, which is already in the game. Perform a free recruit. Then the chosen target will be locked in. You will not be able to change it for 7 days. All right, so yeah, that's the normal TLDR of just the banner in general. The Demiurge recruit pool and rates, so it is a 1.25% chance you will get the rated up Demiurge. There is a 2.5% that you'll get another Demiurge or a 3-star hero, and then that is a 0.4 chance. So a 4/10 or 4/100ths of a chance to get the actual unit. Okay. So, good luck. And then your normal rate ups. And let's see, your previous Demiurge heroes will be added to the Demiurge recruitment pool. Will be included as 3-star in the recruit, meaning she'll go there. Fran and Viella will be added into the general pool at this point. Gnosis Viella is not included in any selectable options in the Demiurge selection chest, which is fine. All right, number 2, Event Dungeon Viella of the Strange Prison open. The new event dungeon will be available. Unlock conditions. You'll need to clear normal adventure season 1 area 3-3. The schedule is this will run from the 4th to the 18th, which is 2 weeks. The shop will be 3 weeks. After the period, ranked challenge period will be the final week. Number 3, how to participate. Access the event story, Viella of the Strange Prison. Basically how you enter all your normal ones right now. The ranked challenge, these are the rewards. You're going to get your manuals and your tickets there. The login event is going to be... Login rewards will be available during the period from the 4th to the 11th. You're going to get 500,000 gold. You're going to get some data for it. Steak dish, a manual, Transy Stone, Glue Knight. Call of the Demiurge event. You're going to get 1 multi there. Then you're going to get stamina, upgrade, stone chest, legendary present, selection chest, professional manager, and special recruitment ticket event 10. So this will go to the Demiurge banner. This will go to the limited unit banner. Or I think that's the special. Nope, that may be just the normal recruitment tickets. Event shop. Will be Cursed Script piece and Vengeful Spirits marble piece. Will be obtained through her side story to purchase various items, which they haven't been great recently. The event bonus heroes will be Viella and Delta will be the rate ups for this story. So if you have them, you'll gain 30% extra currency. And I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys, it's not really worth in the end because you're going to be up with so much extra currency in the end. It does not matter. Event reward, if you acquire the bonus dungeon clear rewards, you'll get 100,000 gold, 200,000 gold, 300,000 gold, basic skill manuals, intermediate skill manual, professional skill manual. The event shop will have a Book of Evolution, which is nice. You're going to have a special Ava costume in there. You'll have a Monad Ava costume in there. Okay. You'll have a profile frame, gold, Viella, Delta pieces, Hilda pieces, Glue Knight armor, refined Transy stones. Okay, so I mean the coolest things in here are going to be the costumes. Outside that, I don't think anybody's going to actually care about most everything else. The Book of Evolution is kind of cool. All right, number 3, World Boss new season begins. So the 16th season of World Boss event featuring the Primordial Sentinel will take place according to the schedule below, and that'll be through the 4th through the 11th. The settlement period will be the 11th through the 18th. The reward period will be on the 18th through the 25th. Off-season period will be the 25th until they decide to announce it again. Okay, so here we go, the beginning of the 2.5 anniversary reward board. Now, talking to him, to the dev of Outerplane, I'm really hoping this is special because he was kind of hyping this up, and yeah, I'm curious. Okay, so you have the reward will begin. Players can exchange reward points earned by adventures in Adventure Dungeon hard mode or special request stage or higher milestone rewards. All right, so what in the heck is this? Okay, so you're getting 100,000 gold. You're getting refined catalyst. You're getting gold. You're getting Monad Ave, 5 pieces of her. What's her name? It just slipped my mind. Ava and Air, the little mini thing for her. Okay. Do we have the full thing showed up? No. Anyway, various rewards such as Demiurge pieces, refined Gluonite, and the Demiurge costume unveiled undefeated villainous Stella. I mean, it's free, so I don't really care. So, cool. I'll still rock the original. 2.5 anniversary daily mission event. Daily edition is through the 4th through the 2nd of December. Daily missions: obtain event coins. You can exchange the collected coins through various coin shop. Additionally, rewards total number of coins used. So daily missions are here. Reach guide, this is what you're getting. Event coins 2, quantity, exchange, gold, stamina, legendary, quality preset, stage 2 random chest, special recruitment tickets, spent coins. You'll get the chibi dress. Monad Ava will be used 50 coins, special recruitment tickets, event there, and then use 200. You'll get a multi with Call of the Demiurge. The 2.5 anniversary login event. The 2.5 anniversary login event will be held through the 4th through the 18th. Day 1, you'll be getting special recruitment ticket events 10. You'll be getting 200 stamina, another 10 pull, so that's 2 multis, a million gold. Special recruitment ticket event for now 30. A 6-star weapon selection chest. That's kind of cool. A special recruitment adventure tickets, so that's 30, 40, 5-star gem selection, whatever, refined Gluonite, whatever, and Call of the Demiurge, another multi there. All right, not terrible. So you're gonna get 3 multis, it looks like, on your Call of the Demiurge banner, but they will not be pities. So this kind of has always skimmed me the wrong way since they changed this. Because the currency is so rare to get, I get that they're doing the free daily pull and all this stuff, but it's like, just at this point, just make this one currency and let it count as a pity, because this thing takes forever to get a unit. Right now, it's 200 days to get a pity. I want y'all to think about that. 200 days. Will this game even be alive in 200 days? They got some work to do. All right, Arena League, number 7. League of the Fallen, a new Arena League. The League of Valor will be available for 13 weeks, followed by the preseason period. The free league period is subject to change. The runs for 12 weeks, and the 13 weeks is for the calculation period. The league schedule will start on the 11th and end on the 9th of February. The final week, their arena matches played during this will not be affected. The rewards, the arena season. Players can earn additional rewards from the league medals, league points. In addition, the existing Aether rewards by participating in arena battles. League medals can also be used in the shop to purchase items. Final rank, it will be based on league points. The progress of the 12 weeks will be applied to the final league rank, and the final week, week 13, is the calculation period, will not be affected in the league rank. TLDR, probably another garbage set and stuff to spend your league points on. This is the active part of the PvP season, and I'm not quite sure how well this is going to turn out for players. It's not that hard of a content, but it's just the people's mentality in PvP in this game is, it's kind of a pushed off thing because it's not fun, it's not engaging, it's boring, there's no like thrill, it's literally rock, paper, scissors. Can you beat the other person's mechanics outside of some random gear stuff? So I'll be curious to jump in and see what's happening here, because this is kind of one of the only in-game-ish things there is to do in the game. So, new Arena League season, let's see how it goes. Exchange period will be from the 10th through the 16th. Alright, the Duelist Pledge buff will be applied to Gold 3 and above. At the start of the battle, increases accuracy of all participating heroes by 30%. Okay, Hall of Fame. When the arena season ends, the top 3 masters will be placed in the Hall of Fame. The Hall of Fame will remain even when the next arena season begins. And then the stupid frame stuff that every game does to try to simp you into participating in whatever. Go forth, have fun. You guys know I've always been an anti-frame person. I think it's stupid, but it is what it is. It's there for somebody who wants the clout, I guess, to visibly be seen, but I've always thought it's been the dumbest thing ever. But you can't live with it, you can't live without it. League Shop. Alright, so you're going to get the frame, the Refined Glue Knight, the Total Transy Stone Avenger, and then Arena Gear Legendary will be 200 per piece, once per period. Alright. Now, this is the one that I warned him about when he popped into my stream that day, was, which we already knew, Demiurge Stella was going to be getting a balance change, and this, to me, I thought was out of taste. Out of all the characters in there that needed balance, I guess they're going to try to go through and buff these units up to match Demi Luna after they've already talked about not doing that. So let's see what's cooking here. We'll take it at face value, see what's going on. But yeah, this was one that I don't understand why she's getting buffed. She's the queen of PvE, but they felt like she needed a buff, and honestly, next to Luna, sure, I can understand why. They all would if you looked at them that way. Alright, so the Flight of Abraxas. Attacks all enemies if it's the caster's turn, gains 1 unique resource, desire to dominate. Alright, that's normal. Damage dealt proportionate to the caster's max health, and they've killed the deals greater damage to bosses. And now it is, and ignores 10% of the target's defense, instantly kills non-boss enemies with 2% or less health, granting immortality, deals greater damage to bosses. What? Okay. Alright, let me read this again. Damage dealt, and so it's going to ignore 10% of the target's defense. It's going to insta-kill non-boss enemies with 2% or less health. And it's ignoring immortality, dealing greater damage to bosses. So it's basically an instant kill for 2% or less. Alright, sure. The burst is going to do plus turn 2 increase to defense. So it's going to buff her increase there. So she'll get a defense buff there. Then we go to Merciless God, and we don't care about the up part, we only care about the bottom part. So skill level 5. The passive effect, stun, freeze, petrify, and reduces damage taken by single target attacks by 50%. Yes, okay. Then, at the start of the battle, grants Selfish God to the caster. Alright. So the new passive is at Selfish God increases the caster's AP by 50 when the enemy uses a non-attack skill. The caster's priority increases the caster's priority by 10% When an enemy with lower health performs an action, irremovable. So anytime somebody that has lower health does an action, she'll be bumped by 10%. And she's going to get 50 AP right off the bat if anybody pops an AP skill. Okay. Listen, I can't even state the obvious thing of, do you even play your game? Because yes, he plays the game, but we must be playing 2 different games. Okay, all right. Let's see what happens. All right, the world is mine, level 5. Can only be used when holding 5 unique resources. Desire to control. Attacks all enemies. Petrifies there. And then the skills damaging proportion to caster's health and deals greater damage to bosses. Are killing that and making it. Ignores 10% of the target's defense. Instantly kills non-boss enemies with 2% less. Ignores immortality. Deals greater damage to bosses, ignoring 50% of their defense. Okay. Is this just their new cop-out mechanic for this? Because it's right here. I mean, this one doesn't have the 50% defense, so it is there. But that was the best they could do if you're going to rework a unit and give them a buff. All right. I mean, let's see what it looks like on paper, because, I mean, ignoring 50% of defense, that's a defense break on its own. But now if you have a defense break and that, now the question is, are you taking 50% of the original defense, or are you taking 50% off of the 50% reduction that you've already done through the defense break? Because at that point, you basically have 0. I'm assuming if you pop the defense break, you've got that 50%. Now you're taking 50% off of that if it's debuffed. If not, you're just hitting it for a raw 50%. I mean, this is going to be better, sure, but this feels like one of those changes you just changed to say you changed it to make good on, hey, we changed the original Demiurge unit. All right. So the 5-star passive here is you're going to get a Desire to Dominate at the beginning of the battle, whatever. And then the 6-star is you're going to give an ally a 2-turn barrier at the start. Is the only thing you're going to get there. They're going to bump up her action points from 20 to 30. That's cool. That'll help out a little bit. But yeah, I mean, overall the rework is kind of like, why did you do this? I would have rather seen other units that are not used at all brought up versus the queen of PvE in the game. Like, yeah, we talk a lot of stuff about Luna being, like, OP, and I mean, she is for other reasons, but, like, let's be real, guys. Demiurge Stella is, like, one of the most cracked units in the game. She can solo, like, literally solo so much content towards the end if you have her built right. Where there's been many stages where you're like, yeah, I'm going to lose this. No, Stella carries it through. So, all right. I mean, without having like a damage calculator anymore to run this stuff, to actually see how it does. Because that's one thing we miss here in Outerplane is we had it with Epic 7. We had it at the beginning of Outerplane where we could run damage numbers. But okay, we'll see how this goes. I mean, it's here. There ain't nothing we can do now. So we just roll with the punches. All right, number 9, the new packages. So the Transcend pack will be available for Gnosis Viella. Once you pull her, it'll be $69. Once per account, you'll get one Transcendence and 100 Call of the Demiurge. These packs are garbage in value. I'm just gonna say it. Just go ahead and throw it out there. Yes, it's technically cheaper, but good lord, for $69, this isn't pulling enough people in to buy it. They did not have a good month last month. I get what you're trying to do, but you got to get more people spending, and this isn't doing it. All right, the step-ups, the Emissary step-up, Call of the Demiurge will be there. It looks like it's 65... So 105, 125. So basically like $140 worth of step-up packs. That's not terrible. You'll get Gnosis Velia's gear, Call of the Demiurge, Book of Evolution. All right, intelligence. What is this? Oh, these are the limited packs that pop up. Okay. Where they pop up for 24 hours. Okay. And then recommended Outer Fest pack, Gold Stamina, Call of the Demiurge, Aether, Call of the Demiurge. The issue is this is all, I believe, well, I don't think, is this the event one? If this isn't the event one, this isn't terrible. If this is the event one, then you kind of feel bad spending on it. So let's see. Other improvements. Improve the exclusive equipment description so that skill names and unique effects are now highlighted. Bug fixes. Let's check this out. So fixes an issue where automatic guildmaster degradation does not occur. Fixes an issue where an error pops up when conducting sweep in the doppelganger hunt where allies except Viella were 6 stars. Fixes an error with a pop-up fully 3-starred hero ticket. Fixes an issue. The challenge wanted these stone. Fixes an issue where the Gear Alliance battle were not settled. Fixes an issue where 3 stars did not season pass. Quest 9. It fixed an issue. Okay, so here is what's not in this that you need to know. The English voices are still not here. So that should be next patch or so if they are going to hold up to their word. If they don't, we can roast them on it because they said they were going to do it. It's going to take a little time. It's going to take about a month for it to get in once they do it, according to what we know. So, the quick TLDR here is, Gnosis Viella sounds like fun-ish. I'm not, like, going to pull for her anytime soon, personally. I've got a pity sitting for it, but I don't care. I'm not a big fan of premium units if I don't have to use them right away. I'm more interested right now in trying to see what I can get cooked out of my normal units than my premium units. A debuffer, the poison's going to be interesting. It's going to depend on what mechanics are going to work for this. This isn't going to be like something you're going to be able to use everywhere. A bruiser is also quite a unique take for this. This is the first time I've seen that I've noticed one is a bruiser. Because normally they're attacker when they have a stat like this. So I appreciate that they're not just making cookie cutter units where they're the same thing every time. We'll have to see how it goes for that. World Boss, cool. Collecting this, the anniversary reward board. You can get that during Air's thing, but I guess we're gonna rerun it. I'm more interested in the books out of all the things on there, to be sad. Don't care about the Stella costume. It's whatever. We won't use it, but I know somebody out there is going to think this is the hottest thing since sliced bread. So cool. Congrats. You get a cool dark costume for Stella. You can have fun with it. It's not for me. So 2.5 anniversary events. The one thing I didn't see on here was the banner that they said was going to show up, which is weird. And there was no other patch notes for it. And that was the other thing I wanted to talk about, was the recruitment banner that's supposed to be popping up here. And according to X on Outerplane's official thing, that is the only patch note there. So we'll have to see if it patches in or not, because it's supposed to be there. They've talked about it, but it wasn't in the patch notes. So are you putting it in another week or not? We'll find out soon. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to hit me up in the comments below. I'll try to get this out as soon as possible for you all so you can start watching this before the patch goes live. Yeah, I mean, I'm still scrolling. There's nothing in the comments. It's not there. Everything else is just normal data patches. I'm already back to October 20-something. So yeah, no, it's not there. And it's not even listed in the so I guess this is just going to be a banner that's just going to show up. And they've talked about it, so it's there. So we know it's coming. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, feel free to hit me up in the comments, Discord, YouTube, wherever you guys want to pop in. Don't feel like you can't ask questions. And yeah, that's it for this patch. Really looking forward to that next one because I need to see those English voices showing up. I also want to see the Koreans one because this is a double-edged sword. I don't want just Japanese in here. I want the Korean voiceover. I want the English voiceover. I want them to continue doing that. So when we see that, that's a good sign that they're listening to the community. So, yep, that's it for here. You guys take care. Good luck with your pulls and your patches. Remember, she's not limited. Save your Aether. Save your Aether. She's not limited. I see you. And your finger already itching to try to pull it. Alright, guys. Take care. Later, everybody.